Hi, I'm Shaquille O'Neal. Here's my life. This picture right here was when Mr. David Stern called my name. I was happy. This is probably my first time at the Garden facing up against Ewing. As you're seeing, he's trying to intimidate me, but I'm just looking off, looking into the crowd. Can't let Mr. Ewing get into my head. That's an intense photo right there. This is a photo shoot with my favorite player, Hakeem Olajuwon, and I guess he didn't know how strong I was, so I had to swoop him up off his feet, let him see the power firsthand. This is me in China when I made Shogun status. Just having a good time in China, meeting the locals. I think this is the day I walked up the Great Wall, all the way to the top, came back down, and they gave me this suit.
Ni hao.
I feel okay?
How you say I'm tired in Chinese? How you say I'm tired?
Olé.
Ole. The Great Wall is the best. I love China.
This is when I got the MVP. It was my first MVP. I also won the championship this year, so this was a good year for me because this is my first of many. This is after we won the championship, myself, Phil, and Kobe. This was our first one of three. And this was a good time because Phil was a guy that took Kobe and myself over the hump. Thanks, Phil. That's my father coming to congratulate me. My father always encourages me, so after a big win, he was just coming down and say he was proud of me. And you can see the smile on his face. You know, he actually, you know, possesses all of my rings, so every time I win, I give him a ring. This is the greatest big man to ever play the game. He was so nice, he was so generous. When I met him, he asked me for an autograph, and I was getting ready to ask him for an autograph, but he was one of the nicest people I ever met, and we miss you, big guy. This is Shaquille. This is an annual event I do every year. I go to local boys and girls clubs or local charities, and I bring an 18-wheeler full of toys. Merry Christmas to you. This is when I was traded from LA and was getting ready to go to Miami, and they had a parade. Pat Riley said, we're gonna do a little press conference. And I knew it was gonna be a couple hundred people there, but a couple thousand people showed up that day. They were very excited. I mean, I think they knew what was getting ready to happen in Miami.
Remember this? Because I'm going to bring a championship to Miami, I promise.
This is my fourth championship with Dwayne Wade. As you can see, we're both wrestling on the ball because we're tired. We had to put in a lot of work. We were down 0-2, and people didn't think we can come back and win, but we won 4 games straight and we was able to win. So it's just resting on the prize. This is me meeting the Honorable George Bush. This is a famous YouTube clip because the ball did have a lot of air in it, and I knew he was going to bounce it. I didn't want the ball to bounce up and hit him in the face because that would have been on me, so I took the air out of the ball in the back, and then when he bounced it, it stayed flat, and everybody got a big laugh out of that. This is when I first came to Phoenix. This is how I became the Big Cactus. I thought this was a salad, and I bit into it, and ever since then, I've become the Big Cactus. Every time I see a cactus, I go crazy. You saved me. You saved the Big Cactus. Yes, you did.
Get it up. Get it up.
This is me when I get to Phoenix. You know, I'm just looking at my hand. When they brought me there, the expectations were very high, so I was just showing them what my expectations were too. And I'm pointing at the ring finger.